Yo everyone, what's up? Gaijin dropped a mini event on our heads, one that goes for only 6 days and offers some nice rewards for the short duration. Keep in mind, I expected the map picking update to be released today. Well, since the trial phase for the new map system is still, well, it ends today, I guess they will release it tomorrow. So let's hope for that. This is the most important thing, because we can't wait for map picking, especially since I'm going to do a live stream tomorrow. And yeah, I'd love to pick my maps, especially since the biggest joke is that I think in the 5 live streams I did over the last week, or 1.5 weeks, we tried to queue for like almost 100 times, and we never got Fortified District. Yeah, so we absolutely need the good maps. Now what about the trial by combat mini event? Well, first of all, it's parallel to the big event currently going on. And everyone's getting closer and closer to the American Grizzly, or whatever it's called. The plane with the nice big cannon in the nose, which actually also flies well. So yeah, can't wait to unlock it and show you stuff from it. Now the mini event here comes, it's basically not related to any type of flavor or something. It's literally just a random event they threw into stuff to stuff the boredom many players have. How does it work? It has, well, 3 phases. Every phase lasts for 2 days, and you can complete every phase only in these 2 days. And the first phase wants you to get 60 bolty kills, 30 semi-auto kills, and 40 machine gunner kills. This is obviously perfect for BR2 gameplay. There you get exactly all of these weapons. Next phase wants you to get 10 grenade kills, 4 vehicles destroyed, and 60 SMG kills. Potentially it also counts assault rifles, it oftentimes does. And also 6 battles completed, as in this first stage too, which I forgot to mention. Yeah, like this 6 battles completed is actually fine, because it's, yeah, like you will likely get all of this done in around 6 battles. And the last phase is get 15 pistol kills. This is the only really hard thing. This is actually the only really hard thing. And the trick here is just down an enemy and then shoot him with a pistol. You have to always keep in mind that you need to get this mission done, otherwise you forget it. I most of the time just skip the mission, I don't really care, but if you really want the mission done, then yeah, just down enemies, don't try to kill them with a pistol. Pistols enlisted basically don't deal any damage. Just down them and then shoot them. And get 50 kills with a vehicle, that's very easy, just jump in any tank. And then your APC or rally is triggered 30 times. Yeah. Almost as often triggered as the enlisted Reddit, if you post any opinion, the Redditors disagree. And of course complete 6 battles. Now what are the prizes, everyone asks. First of all, you get a random golden Beretta pistol, which is irrelevant for 7 of these missions done. And now comes the main prize. You get a... Yep, everyone's favorite. You get a token for a weapon of your choice. Now, how does this work? Well, many new players might not know, because it literally is, I don't know, 6 months ago that we had this last time. Every nation, if you go to shop, has one of these weapons. And you can, once you complete 10 missions, can pick one of these weapons and then have it. Well, it's only one weapon. Yeah, it's not nice. It's only one. But let's put it this way. It's a 6-day event. So if this keeps up every week, you can get 4 of these special weapons per month. And you also have the big event, which also gives you 1. And you have the battle pass every 1.5 months, which gives you 4. So yeah, like playing a game like this for like 2-3 months will flood you with special weapons. Now the question is, okay, which one is the best? Which one should you get? Here's the important part. Most of them suck. There's actually only one really good one. First we go, well, we literally go from left to right. First we go Soviets. The Soviets get a PDM-42, which is a BR2 weapon. BR2 Soviets have the strongest SMGs. And they have the strongest SMG advantage out of any BR. There's no single other BR where a nation dominates as hard with SMGs as the Soviets in BR2. You have literally 3 tech tree weapons that are better than this. The PPS-42, 43 and the Uragana are all better than this. Yeah, like these 3 weapons in a row are literally better than the super expensive weapon that you can only buy with one order. So yeah, it's worthless. It's literally an okay weapon for BR2, but not for Soviets. They get insanely better stuff. Then, what about the the Brit bonks in that case? They get a bezel machine gun. Good recoil. Yeah, good recoil, good fire rate for low BR, and 30 rounds is really good. But look at these annoying off-centered sights. This exactly, yep. You see this fucking thing in the center of your screen? Yep. If this thing would actually protect your face from headshots, I wouldn't even mind. But I actually think it doesn't even block bullets. Yep, and the recoil is bad. I mean, if I control the recoil, it works, but if I don't control it, this is what happens. So, oh my god, yeah, this weapon sucks. Like, I'd rather have a Madsen. The Madsen at least isn't as obstructive with the magazine, even though it's similarly built. Yeah, it's not worth a token. It's absolutely not worth a token. Also, it's basically almost identical to the Brennan figures that you get in the tech tree. So, yeah, this is trash. Then, the Germans get an MP35. What is this thing? Well, yeah, it's of the SIG 1920 family. I guess very similar design. Yep, definitely. And, well, here's the thing. It has good recoil, great recoil control, standard deviation, has normal damage, good fire rate, faster than what the Germans usually get. And yeah, this is with recoil control. This is without. Alright, very controllable recoil. And if we just aim like this, yeah, let's put it this way. This weapon is playable, but once again, it's just okay. MP40 is better. It has higher damage and overall even better stats, because MP40 perfectly stays on the point and has better sights. So this is also a trap. And now, oh, pure coincidence, the last weapon. The last weapon. The Thompson. The Japanese got a Thompson. Now this might have been bought before the war. Or it might have been licensed. Or they literally just found a bunch of American Thompsons and took them from the Americans. Once the war started in the Pacific. Either way, this thing is actually good. Now, first of all, it has the cool classical mafioso design. That's a plus point. And then, look at this. And this is the reason why this is the absolute instant pick of this event. Yep, the fire rate is insanely high. It's slightly over 1000. It's only 20 bullets, let's put it this way. If this had 30 bullets, it would be BR3 or BR4. It would be actually BR4, because the stats with the fire rate are insane. So yeah, this, and it has the high Thompson damage. And now if I control the recoil a bit, yeah, you can kill lots of dudes with this. Yep, this is the main thing. And it literally sprays in an arc. Alright, yeah, this is by far the best weapon you can get. By far the best weapon. Now, some may say, oh, I don't want to play Japanese. Yeah, in that case, yeah, just pick whatever you want to play, obviously. But for those wondering what is the best, most worth it weapon to get, this is it. Like, there's no other weapon that gives you such a... It isn't fun and unique, because a fire rate of 1000 with very high Thompson damage, that doesn't exist in the game on BR2. Absolutely doesn't exist. And the recoil is fine. It has enough recoil. It has very high recoil control, which is great, making the high fire rate controllable. And the shot deviation is also quite small. The only downside of it is it has a weak muzzle velocity. So you want to use it on short range. But here's the kicker. Such a high fire rate weapon you want to use on short mid-range anyway. And using this weapon against enemies makes you unkillable. The high fire rate combined with the high damage makes it absolutely impossible to defeat you. The enemies can't even use machine guns to outgun you, They literally can't. It's just too much damage, too much fire rate. So yeah, this is by far the best weapon. The 20 bullets, you get used to spraying 20 bullets. I think in my Japanese army, I also had some Thompson. Yep. Oh, I think I already have the Thompson a couple. Yeah, I already. Oh, cool. I have it twice. Nice. Then I'm gonna have it 3 times, and I can't wait to get more of these, because despite the Japanese having good SMGs on BR2, a Thompson is just always great. Always great. And it also keeps the joke going that every nation gets good Thompsons except for the Americans, because the Soviets literally have better Thompsons than the Japanese and than the Americans, and the Japanese on BR2 also have a better Thompson than the Americans. Alright, that's it. That's all about the tournament and the little event. Very nice and welcome. Yeah, I hope Gaijin stops gooning and drinking and gets sober tomorrow and releases the map picking. If Gaijin doesn't, I'm sure it's going to be released on Monday or Tuesday, because otherwise it's already way overdue. Alright, so enjoy your matches. Prepare to have fun. I'm gonna do the live stream tomorrow evening. And I also will do one on Saturday at the opposite time. So no matter which time zone you're in, you will get it in a nice comfy time. And if you have any questions or any remarks, just tell me whatever you think about optimal time and stuff like that, so everyone around the world can enjoy and watch. Also, I bought a new microphone. My microphone is still fine, though in case it has like a bad connection or whatever, I'm gonna have a new one now, so the sound will be perfect. Until soon, and enjoy your games, and of course like and subscribe if you're new, and share this so everyone knows what weapon is the best to have, and more people enjoy BR2 Japanese, because they absolutely slap. Goodbye.